Welcome to Good Vital Mornings. Daily inspiration and that good music.
Yes. Good vital morning, daily inspiration and that good music. I'm your boy, your cousin, your big unk, all that, a bag of chips and a 50-cent juice. I am he and he is me, Mr. PL Sweets, here to bring you that daily information, that morning motivation right here on the Good Vital Mornings podcast. Monday through Friday, I get the weekends off. No, I just rephrase that. I take the weekends off. The good thing about having a weekly show is a lot of content. If you are a new listener, make sure you go check out the catalog. Close to 200 episodes there. Positive information. Like, subscribe, share, review. Hit the notification bell if you are on YouTube watching. Make sure you do that. Head over to repurposenetwork.com for a collection of positive podcasts where this podcast resides. So I got a question for you. I always have a question. What is the difference between being good at something and being great at something? How much of a margin do you think it is from being good to being great? Think about that. Or maybe you haven't. But you know what? I have the perfect song. This song I'm going to play is about your destination to greatness and how I feel about you getting to your destination. Yeah.
And I love you too. Baby, will you call me the moment you get there?
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
And I love you.
You know I do.
And I love you too.
If you're listening, you know I do.
And I love you. Baby,
And
will
you get to greatness.
call me the moment you get there?
Yeah. You can't go wrong with Reefer. You can't go wrong with Aretha. This song was written by Aretha Franklin. I'm going to show the cover of the album it was on. This Girl's in Love with You. I'm showing, if you're listening, I'm showing the cover of the Aretha Franklin album released on Atlantic Records. And in 1970, recorded in 1969, Muscle Scrolls rhythm section recorded it with some musicians. It was written completely by Aretha Franklin. It was produced by Jerry Wexler, Tom Dowd, and Reef Martin. Reef Martin, the owner of Atlantic Records. And it was really written about a couple that she saw happen to be in Central Park. And when they parted, they said to each other, "I love you. Call me." Aretha took that idea on a piano and wrote the song. And she played the piano on this record, and the rest of the band was Muscle Scrolls. But the thing I like about the song is that she captured the essence in the moment she saw that she was witnessing. She put it into words and put it into music. So my question to you is, what are you willing to do to go from good to great? Like, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up? Because someone would more than likely say, that greatness, it can be defined as high status, a lot of influence, or being extremely good in an ability and quality, a quality that is admired by others. Some would say the difference between good and great is appreciated by understanding the level of competition. I say being great means that you work harder. I would say that hard work beats talent 100 times. Because if you can jump out of bed and just be good without trying to convince someone who is good to be great, that's the issue. Because it's so simple. If you want to be great at something, what are you willing to do? I'll tell you this right now. Right now, it is 12 midnight when I'm recording this. Everybody sleep. The TVs are off. I'm in my studio because I want to be great. I'm willing to burn the midnight on. I'm going to get to bed about 3 o'clock this morning. I guarantee. Because I've actually recorded this segment. This is the third time I've recorded it. And I started recording at 11. What are you willing to give up? Some people say, yeah, I want to lose weight. And, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? I want to be great. What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice your time, your sleep, your friendships? Are you willing to change your circle of friends? Are you willing to stop listening to music that puts you in a bad frame of mind or doesn't help your spiritual growth? Are you willing to give up social media for 6 months? What are you willing to do? And if the answer is nothing, then you're satisfied at being good. And if good is what you want, hey, fine. But don't tell people that you want to be great. I find it amazing. You look at basketball players, especially the great ones. They have all the talent, but they work the hardest. They spend the most hours on their craft because they strive for greatness. They don't go to the party. You can look at the life of Kobe Bean Bryant as a great example of that. A great example of that. So what you gonna do? What's your pound of flesh that you want to give up for your greatness? Not mine. For your greatness. For you to push past being good. Because right now you're too comfortable. What are you willing to lay on the table and sacrifice? You want to get in shape? You willing to cut out that late night meal? Are you willing to do intermittent fasting? Are you willing to walk 15 minutes a day, 3 times a day? 15 minutes 3 times a day. Are you willing to alter your diet? if you want to get that PhD, are you willing? What are you willing to do to be great? What are you willing to do to be great? I want you to think about that. And don't just ponder on it. I want you to write it out. Don't pull out your phone and put it in. No. Pen, paper. Write it down. This is where I want to be. This is where I am. These are the things I'm willing to sacrifice. And like the song says, call me when you get there. That means call yourself. Call yourself when you get there. Hey, you go be amazing today. You go be great. And I'm going to say it like my good friend Corrado always says. Be good to yourself.